Hello, degenerates and scrufftards. Welcome to the War Zone. I'm Scruffy, and this is Scruffy Tales. And we're gonna take a quick look at some events in Sumy Oblast because it does appear as we have some more Ukrainian advances. Potentially, Ukraine has liberated an entire town in Sumy Oblast. So, jumping into it, enter Perpetuous map, Sumy Oblast, the Sumy incursion, and Tetkino, and this, I actually saw this reported on a Swedish site a couple of days ago. Ukrainian airstrike aimed at a bridge, and this is of course the main road leading into Tetkino. Interesting that Ukraine managed to hit it with the airstrikes. There are some options the Russians have though. If we take a look at the here you have you can see here that there are some options coming across this creek here right next to this bridge that was blown up. But still, if you want to move heavy loads, trucks and what have you into Tetkino to support the fighting, you really want to make use of the main highway and the main bridge, and Ukraine has now blown it a day or so ago. I mean, this is going to slow down Russian logistics into the area and will hopefully help Ukraine push further into Tetkino. But now we're going to move over to talk about the interesting stuff, highlighting first that Russia is conducting artillery strikes in this part of the battlefield still. But we're going to take a look at Kindrativka, Sumy. We can see how Ukraine has established a presence in the valley north of it. We know that Ukraine has pushed into this valleys to the south, into these valleys to the south, and we have seen Ukrainian presence here. Now we're seeing Ukrainian airstrikes in the outskirts of town and even in town itself, which is interesting. So we have some strikes aimed, I believe this is from the 7th yesterday, but if we move over to the Ukraine control map and zoom in on Kindrativka, take a look what we have here. Here we have the airstrikes. These are from the 7th. But what is this? What is this? This is a Russian airstrike on the 8th, today as of recording. Russian airstrike at the rear end of Kindrativka, as it were. This is where Russia has moved into town. This is where Russia needs to move through to reach Kindrativka. And we have Ukrainian strikes yesterday in the outskirts. We know Ukraine is in this valley. The blue dot here is not that one, this one. That is Ukrainian troops observed by the 40th Naval Infantry Brigade. So we know at the beginning of last week Ukraine was operating in the spring break, and we've had Ukrainians down here for quite some time. So Ukraine has been pushing north, south, and east of Kindrativka, and then they launched airstrikes yesterday, and now Russia is bombarding this part of town that should be firmly under Russian control, unless Ukraine has forced Russia back in other parts of town, right? So essentially, if we borrow deep state here for a moment, we know Russia has bombarded this part, right? And that does suggest that maybe Ukraine managed to, since Ukraine bombed the areas here, maybe Ukraine managed to come through the windbreaks that they are in control of and moved over here. Maybe they pushed up through the valleys here and moved into town. Maybe they've come up through the valleys to the east to come in from behind, or they moved through the valleys to the north and attacked from the north, or it's a combination of it. There has been rumors for a couple of days that Ukraine has made significant advances in Kindrativka, and maybe this is proof that this is happening. Ukraine is pushing into Kindrativka, maybe not in control of the entirety of the town, but still Russia has only one access point essentially into town, and that access point is from this direction. Every other direction is, as you can see, open ground. Ukraine is operating here. Wrong color. Damn it. Ukraine is operating here. Ukraine has control of the windbreak here. So for Russia to come in from the north along the main road, not gonna happen. Russia trying to cross these fields seems unlikely with all the drone activity. So if they want to move in, I mean, they need to move in through cover along the valley here to reach Kindrativka. And if Ukraine is now operating up here, again the wrong color, Jesus. If Ukraine is operating up here and Russia is bombing this part, that means the town is isolated. If you have Russians down here, they are isolated from the rest of their forces because they are now surrounded on every side. Essentially, they have Ukrainians up here, they have Ukrainians down here, they have Ukrainians over here, and evidently Ukrainians here as well. So either Ukraine has successfully encircled Kindrativka, or they have managed to push into and through Kindrativka to reach this part of town. Or there is also obviously the chance that Russia bombed their own troops. But interesting, definitely. It seems as if Ukraine keeps having success here in Sumy Oblast and pushing the Russians back. And yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. We should remember that according to the figures that we've been given, Russia outnumbers Ukraine 3-1 in Sumy Oblast, and for some reason Ukraine has managed to halt the Russian advance and or even pushing Russia back, liberating Andriivka, putting pressure on Oleksivka. We have rumors that Ukraine is pushing into Yablonivka, and something is definitely going on in Kindrativka. So Battle of Cannae 2.0 keeps unfolding. Russia's walked into a trap and getting obliterated by the Ukrainians in Sumy. That, I mean, it gives you hope. Anyway, that's gonna have to be it. As always, go po march Ukraine and give them hell.